started with our warm-up. Let's go ahead and drive our knee up and over to a side lunge. Deep bend into that knee, pressing the hips back. On the next one, come on down to a low wide squat, heels in, toes out, arms out to a T. Deep bend and extend into both knees, chest lifted. With the knees bent, tiny circles with the arms. Circles in one direction. And then flip it in reverse in the opposite direction. On your next breath, reach your right hand to your left toes, back to center, and then switch. One more time on each side. To center, bend both knees, hinge forward at your waist. Give yourself a nice big hug as you open your arms to the sky. Squeeze your shoulder blades for 3. That's 2. Last one, come on up, roll your shoulders up and back. Let's do some leg swings with the right side, just forwards and backwards for 2. Last one, switching sides, left leg, just some swings forwards and backwards. Don't lose your balance. Gently come back to center, shoulders up and back. So again, you can use that kettlebell or you can use a set of weights. We've got 40 seconds on the clock, 2 moves. Each move is 40 seconds long. We're starting with the bicep curl. I'll explain more of the flow in just a moment. So full curl and extend. We've got 3 rounds. So if you're using that kettlebell, Terry, you'll probably want to alternate right arm on one, left arm on the other. And in the third round, we'll want to alternate arms unless you can fit both palms into that kettlebell. So we've got 40 seconds of one move. Then we're going to pivot to the second move with no breather, same with upper body. In 10, we're going to come into bent arm rows, keeping those elbows tucked in, palms facing in towards your midline, and then a tricep extension. All right, finish up where you're at, hinge forward, row it up, extend, bend, and release. So you've got these 2 moves, superset moves back to back. And then we have a 10-second breather, and then we'll move on. Keep it going, squeezing those triceps. I see you grab some weights. and extend. You got 10 more seconds here. Our first breather is coming up in 5. That's 3. Last 2. And 1. Shoulders up and back. All right, so round 2, we're coming back to those bicep curls. Let's actually make it hammer curls. Keep the palms facing in. Here we go. Hammer curl and extend, bend, and extend. Full range of motion here. 40 seconds for curls, right into 40 seconds. Narrow row into that tricep extend and bend. Keep going. 15 more seconds here. This is round 2 of 3. After our third round, we've got a nice 60-second stretch. 5 more seconds here. Last 3, 2. Find that extension, hinge forward. Give me that narrow row into your back pocket. Kick those arms back. Palms facing in. Just carrying over your toes. A foot or 2. Nice flat back. A row. Tricep extend and bend. Shoulders relax down and away from your ears. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 1. All right, final round here. Shake it out. We're going to alternate hammer and bicep curls next. Find that stance. Here we go. Alternating bicep curl, palms up. Flip the palms in, hammer curl. If there's one that you prefer over the other, feel free to stick with just one for this third round, or you can alternate. whichever you prefer. Bend and extend, full range of motion. Bringing that thumb if you're doing hammer curls or palm if you're doing bicep curls, all the way up to the same shoulder. 10 more seconds here. Last time with standing bicep curls. For 3, 2, last one, hinge forward. Give me that narrow row. Kick it back. Bend and extend. Superset moves. We're firing up those arms. Starting off with upper body. We're going to take it to lower body after our 60-second stretch. You're halfway through this move. Narrow row, kick back, bend, and release. Last 10. You've got it for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Gently set those weights down, roll the shoulders up and back. Maybe step it side to side. We're going to start with the bicep stretch. Crossing the right arm across your body. 60 seconds has begun now. Inhale, open your arms, circle out your wrists. Switching sides, left arm across your body. Bicep stretch for the left side. All right, going ground through your feet, reach your arms out, bump the hips side to side, circle off the arms. Reach the arms forward, bind your hands, release your palms facing out, round your spine, gaze towards your navel. Imagine you're trying to press your spine to the wall behind you. Continue to hold that bind, lift your arms overhead, shoulders relax down away from your ears. If you can hold on to that bind or release your hands and bind your hands behind your back, pressing out your chest. We're going to go for heavy weights next. Release your hands. We're going to bring those weights to our shoulders, starting with good mornings. Feet are hip width apart, slightly turned out. Press your hips back towards that wall behind you and rise. Pressing those hips back. Back is flat, grounding through all 3 points of your feet. Think about pressing your big toe to your pinky toe straight back to your heel, in towards the floor. Glutes go back to the wall behind you. In 10, we're going to plant those weights on our hips, come into a narrow squat. We're going to step one leg out, pulse, pulse. Step it in, pulse, pulse. All right, rise up. Bring those weights to your hips. Narrow squat, double pulse, step it to the right. Double pulse, step it in. Now we're going to step to the left side. So we're alternating plie squat, right and left. Adding those 2 pulses, whether you're in that plie or whether you're in that narrow squat. Seconds. We're working the inner and outer thighs with our plie, firing up those quads with our narrow squat. Last 2 and 1. All right, shake it out. We're going back to the top. Good mornings. Weights to your shoulders, feet under your hips, toes turned out. Here we go. Press the hips back. 40 seconds is on the clock. Terry. Controlling those movements, slow and steady. 20 seconds down, less than 20 to go here. Pressing those hips back and rising. 2. All right, 5 more seconds here. When you finish up the good morning that you're on, bring your feet together, weights to your hips, to start to the left side. Pulse, pulse. Side step to the left, pulse, pulse. Bring it in. Double pulse, bring it to the right. As you're stepping the foot out, pivot your toes outward, heels in. Feet are narrow. Your narrow squat. Chest is lifted here. 5 more seconds. Last 3, 2. Oh, all right. Grab water at a time. Bring those weights to your shoulders. Feet under your hips, toes slightly turned out. We're starting back with those good mornings. Third and final round. Here we go. Press those hips back and forward. Press it back and lift. Making this your third and final best round yet. Trying to sink your hips back. Maybe you're trying to touch that wall behind you. No matter how close or how far away it is. We've got 5 more seconds. All right, finish it where you're at. Zip your feet together, weights to your hips. Right side, pulse, pulse. Take it to the right, pulse, pulse. Bring it in, double pulse. Take it to the left. Going. Third set of moves, we're coming down to the floor for some 4, but of course not before. We don't do some stretching for our lower body. 10 more seconds here. Double pulse, narrow squat, double pulse, step it out. Last 3, 2. All right, set those weights down. We're gonna use medium weights when we come onto the floor. Let's start with our stretch. Bring your feet wider than your hips, reach down. Plant your hands under your feet, or you can grab the outside of your ankles. We're just gonna bend and extend your knees, sandwiching your rib cage between your thighs. Deep bend and extend. Try to get as low as you can, as deep into that knee bend. And then straighten the legs as you pull the arms by the ankles, the calf, maybe under the toes. Give me one more. Right, left foot your base, drive your right knee up, clasp your hands on your right shin, circle out your right ankle. Switching sides, right foot down, micro bend that right knee, drive your left knee up, circle out your left ankle. All right, gently lower your left foot. We're gonna come onto the floor, grabbing those set of medium weights. We're just gonna be laying back, doesn't mean it's gonna be easy. All right, from here, bring your legs to the stick, arms to the sky. From here, right hand to left foot. That's it. Right arm to left side, cross body reach. So we're starting on the right side. I'm actually gonna go with 1 heavy weight here versus 2 lighter. So we're just laying like a dead bug up to the sky, reaching one or both hands over to the outside of our left ankle. Upper core, and we're adding a little rotation for some obliques here. All right, give me one more to left, and we're gonna switch sides. Left hand or both arms over to the right ankle. Chin up. These are your 2 moves. I'm gonna make one slight change. Optional change for the second and third round. We're still going to do the same movement, but we're going to lower one of the legs. Keep it going, reach and release. 10 more seconds here. Hurry it up. 2. Last one. All right, release it down. Set it back up. This time we're going to lower the right leg. As we reach for the left toes, we're going to keep that right leg down or right knee bent. Here we go. Reach up and lower. Little hip flexor stretch. Deeper core rotation. Or you can keep that right leg linked directly up to the left. Lower back is pressed into the floor. Reach, lift, and lower. Right knee can be bent, straight. All right, give me one more to the left side, then we're gonna switch. All right, lower that left leg if you'd like. Right leg to the sky. Reaching to that outside right ankle. Reach and release. 2. Superset for our core. Reach up. Make sure you're breathing. Exhale as you reach. Inhale as you lower your head, neck, and shoulders. Quite the shoulder stretch too. All right, 3 more seconds. Nice work, Terry. All right, catch your breath. We're gonna come back to the top, starting on the left side. Option to keep that right leg on the floor or lift it up. Here we go. Right hand or both arms over to the outside. Left ankle. Reach and crunch. Gently lower back down. The placement of your feet. Your lower back is glued to that floor. Draw your navel deep in towards your spine. We've got less than 15 seconds on this side. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch. Reaching to the outside of that right ankle. Last time here. Reach and lower. Get it going. Back to standing for our stretch. And we have one combo move, targeting all the muscles, upper, core, and lower. We're going to do for 50 seconds. In 3, 2. All right, set that weight down. Come on up to standing. Quick transition. From here, widen your stance. Hinge forward. Grab opposite elbows for a ragdoll. Allow the low of your back to release. Making a gentle sway. Or legs can be straight. Gently sway back through center. Release your hands. Walk your hands over to your right foot. Placing your left hand on the floor, your ankle, your thigh. Reach your right arm to the sky. Deep twist. Right hand to meet the left. We're going to walk our hands over to the left foot. Right hand on the floor, your ankle or your thigh. Left arm to the sky. Push your left hand to meet the right. Walk it back through center. Slowly rise all the way up. Shoulders down and back. All right, grab your set of heavies. Come to the center of your mat. Feet together. We're going to do it together. Side step, lateral lunge to the right. Give me a narrow row. Release. Step your right foot in. Give me a deadlift. Rise up. Calf raise. And lower. Left side, lateral lunge. Narrow row. Release. Step it in. Deadlift. Rise. Calf raise and lower. Alternating sides. Right. Full sequence and left. So we've got a lateral lunge with a narrow row. In that lateral lunge, hold. Step that foot back together. Give me a deadlift. Rise up. Calf raise. Last 3, 2. All right. So we got 50 seconds to do this move. Maybe we start to the left side, maybe you keep starting to the right side. Totally up to you. Here we go. Lateral lunge. Give me that row. Release, step it in. Deadlift. Rise up. Raise, lower. Right lateral lunge, row. Release. And give me that deadlift. Gliding those weights on the front of your shins. Calf raise, lift and lower. Get it going. More than 30 seconds down. Remember, this move we're doing for 50 seconds. Narrow deadlift, calf raise, lower right into that lateral lunge. Last 3, 2. All right, finish up where you're at. We've got 1. Oh no, we're doing this one for 4 times. Sorry, this is a special one. All right, here we go, lateral lunge. Keep that row. Release, step it in. Deadlift. Right into that calf raise as you rise up. Switching sides. So because this is a combo move, lots of things going on here. We're doing it for 50 seconds, not 40 seconds. All right, you're about halfway. Deadlift, rise, calf raise, and lower. Slow and steady. Pressing those glutes back in your deadlift. You've got 5. All the way to the bell. Last one. All right, finish up where you're at. Now this is our final round. 4th and final. All right, set it up. Here we go. Lateral lunge. Hold that lunge. Give me the row. Release. Step it in. Deadlift. Rise up. Calf raise. Lower the heels. Lateral lunge. Keep it going. Lift lower. Halfway. Stay with it. Got this. 5, 3, 2. Last one. All right, finish up where you're at. Set those weights down. Bring your feet back together. We're going to find the lateral lunge to the right. Find your hands. Flip your palms out. Press your arms away. Gaze down to the inside of your right foot. Inhale, rise up. Keep the bind. Keep your feet nice and wide. Bend into your left knee this time as you pivot your left toes out. Holding that lateral lunge. This time peering to the inside of your left foot. Circle out your wrist. Toe heel your feet in. All right, tricep stretch. Bend your right elbow using your left hand. Allowing your right hand to come down in between your shoulder blades. Maybe lift your chin off of your chest. Inhale, arms overhead, circle, circle, circle. Switching sides, bend your left elbow for a tricep stretch. We did a lot of triceps today. Reach your left arm, circle it out. Bring your right heel forward, toes up, sweep it down, up for a 3. Press your glutes back for a 2. On this third one, left elbow to right toes. Hinging forward, feel the length along the back side of your right leg. Gently press your toes down using your left hand. Slide your right foot in, circle out your ankle. Move your toes. Right foot grounded, left foot forward, heel down, toes up. Sweep it down and up to frame your left foot for a 3. And 2. On this last one, hinge forward. Press your glutes back. Right elbow towards left toes. You do not have to connect. Slide your left foot in, circle it out. Bring your feet under your hips in parallel, arms overhead. Stagger your right foot back to a curtsy. Left hand grabs right wrist, side bend to the left, bump your hips to the right. Feel the stretch all along the right side body. Lean back, holding that stretch. Come back to center, plant your right foot under your hip, circle out your wrist. Switch sides, sag your left foot back. Right hand grabs left wrist, side bend to the right, hips to the left. Leaning back, looking back. And then come back to center, circle it out. Circle your wrist. Heels in, toes out, nice big inhale. Exhale, one more. Work. How much time do we have? I was so scared I was gonna get kicked off. Oh. Do you want to, you're like, no, I'm good. Do you want to do some more stuff for about 3.5 minutes? Standing core. So let's grab that heavy weight. Let's bring it between our palms. Bringing your feet close together, zip it in. Elbows are wide. Let's come to a deep squat. Oh, did I lose you, Terry? There you go. Heavy weight between your palms, zip your legs together. Deep squat, rise up, alternating knee drives. Deep squat and press. Let's do 10 on each side. 10 on the right, 10 on the left. And then we'll do some halo wraps to a wood chop. Alternating sides. Let me keep my eye on this clock. Press it up, deep bend, and press. Core is engaged. Rising up. All right, let's do 3 more sets, 3 on each side. Squat and press. All right, 2 more on each side. Last set. All right, let's take it to squat. Come to standing, halo wrap left to right, then give me a wood chop. Back to a squat, halo wrap right to left, right into that wood chop. Bringing the feet closer together, make it more challenging. You can add in that squat or you can take it out, doesn't matter. Engage your core, think about knitting your rib cage in towards your spine. Deep bend. I'm so sorry for not seeing the clock. I saw the 10-minute thing pop up. I almost said 10 seconds. I was like, uh-oh. Keep it going. Abs engaged. Maybe one more to the right. All right, we're gonna widen our stance. Let's do some obliques now. Elbows wide. Same elbow to same knee with that calf raise. You can add in the calf. You can take it out since we really did a lot of heel raises in that last round. Terry. Imagining your body is squished between 2 panes of glass. The only direction is side to side. Keep it going, side, lift. Just make sure you stretch and pull down anything else that you need to, Terry. All right, one more on each side. I think we might get cut off. All right, or we can just keep going. I'll keep going till it completely cuts us off. Nice work. Oh my legs are shaking. Keep it going. All the way to the very end. Ooh. To side. fact, it's gonna be very abrasive when it cuts us off. My. Make sure you stretch definitely those obliques. Great. Should we try something different? Let's bring it in. Let's bring the weight overhead. Let's just drive those knees up. Let's come back to the lower abs. I was gonna say, maybe somebody surprised us and added a card to the account.